Namaskar. I'd like to make a greeting to all the educational family of India, all the students, professors, vice chancellors, and all the friends of Veda in India and around the world. Thank you so much for the opportunity to join us today. It's very special, and I want to thank so much the Honorable Minister Ramesh Pokharel for this occasion and his team of advisors. The Minister is making historic steps for establishing Veda in science in education. And the new law created very recently by the Parliament of India for Education, and that establishes education to the village level, that reaches everyone, creates enormous opportunity to that Veda and Vedic sciences together, they are applied in education in India. For that, we want to congratulate the Honorable Minister and his team and the Government of India. We today see in this event, we are preparing the launching of an essay on Veda for World Peace, and an award on it, Dr. Tony Nether Award. So I would like to explain briefly what is Veda for World Peace concept and introduce in whatever way is possible Dr. Tony Nether, who will address all of you and explain in a very much more comprehensive way the great relation of Veda, science and education and all the great programs for the peace of the world. I must say our knowledge of Veda, like many Westerners, came to us. You know, India has great families of great wisdom, of custodians of the Veda. All of you, so many of you from so many traditions, from so many cultures, have made this an asset for mankind. Among them, we had the opportunity and the fortune to know Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. Maharishi Ji brought these pearls of Veda to the West and makes many of us and all the people around the world to know that Veda could be a science, that Veda could be a technology, and he brought this knowledge to all of you and to all of us. I would like to present a few slides that will mention a little bit what is the connection. The ministry asked me to make a very brief presentation, so I'll do it very quickly, because in reality, we have a few speakers that they will present their good wishes, foreign dignitaries that participate in this event, and then we'll have the presentation of the Dr. Tony Nether, who will give us an overall perspective of Veda and for world peace. Thank you so much. So, as we said, this is an international webinar for Veda for World Peace, and we are a little bit trying to know how this concept came about. And we have the presentation of Dr. Tony Nether that you can see along with the minister in this picture. And when Maharishi Ji brought transcendental meditation, we know that yoga and meditation has become more and more popular in the West. But Veda, it is at the root and the basis of yoga and meditation. And also we think that Veda is in the books, and of course, they are in all the sastras. Veda is basically in the consciousness and in the human body, like Dr. Tony Nether is going to explain us, and it's a reality of the whole universe, a physical reality, a reality of consciousness. And Maharishi Ji, when he started teaching transcendental meditation in the West, he showed us that there was transcending. And we'll just use 2-3 Vedic expressions that they are known to all of you, and then we'll connect to what happens scientifically in Veda World Peace, so you understand the connection very quickly in 2-3 minutes. We have this expression of Shivan Samtamad by Tamne. This state produced for meditation is the state of the self, the fourth, the state of peace, transcending. So peace comes from within, transcending is the way, and this is what the Vedas tell us. And that happens when we settle the activity of the mind, when we yoga, chitta, and Viroda. And yoga is a part of the 40 aspects of the Veda, like Dr. Nether will tell us. And then when these more persons are practicing yoga, when they are meditating together, happens in Yoga Sutras, Tat Sanidu Vairagaya. Means in the vicinity of this coherence of meditation, crime reduces, hostile tendencies are eliminated. And that allows Heyam Dukkha Managatam prevention, avert the danger that has not come. All these are Vedic expressions that all of us we know, just to tell us these simple realizations Maharishi brought to us in the West in the form that we could scientifically study and know them. We all know in the school that we want to have total knowledge quickly, and in the Vedas we say Alpakal Vidya Sarhei, means the experience of knowledge, the experience of Vidya, the experience of the Ved can be acquired quickly in the experience of transcending. And then that knowledge is available, and that allows us to consider a society which is in the reign of Ram, Ram Raj Dukkha Huna Vyapa. So that all those pearls of wisdom Maharishi brought to all of us in the West. And one of the things he did, we predicted that we can have an effect in society, that when the social stress is reduced, or is increasing, has certain effects in society, and when it's reduced, also has positive effects in society, like you are seeing. So, in conclusion, one of the things Maharishi told us was large group of meditation experts can diffuse society and can create what was called the Maharishi effect, the effect that has been researched in more than 50 scientific replications and publications around the world. And that was based in a very simple hypothesis that just when 1% square root of the population experiencing transcending together, there is changes in the whole of society. And these are some pictures of some of these experiments and research where individuals were trained on this program of meditation as transcending in group and have measured the effects in crime, in different areas in the world. This is in US or in the Middle East, or decreased the war intensity in Lebanon, or global terrorism. So there was studies done in so many levels to show that together, from transcending collectively, we can create a state that generates most peaceful effect. I had the fortune to work in a project with President Chissano in Mozambique. He called Maharishi asking, our country is in war for so many years. We are trying all the usual strategies of negotiation and or treaties or United Nations, but we have such a conflict and so many years. Please bring your Vedic approach to peace. And it is very remarkable that this Maharishi effect was implemented in the different variables of the situation and pacified conflict as reported by the authorities of the country, and had very positive effects in various areas, showing that the Vedic technologies, not only they are positive for the people, but they are positive for a nation as a whole. There is a beautiful expression that Maharishi used to say, and he said that this expression from the Vedic literature is good enough to transform stress-ridden civilization to peace, harmony, happiness, and order in every nation. And this Yatapinde Tata Brahmande. And Yatapinde Tata Brahmande introduces us to Dr. Tony Nether, who is trained in the most sophisticated scientific universities of US as neurophysiologist, and very deep knowledge of the human brain, and at the same time, a great expert, our greatest expert in Vedic science. So Maharishi saw in him the Veda and science, the possibility that the top scientists can comprehend Veda and can understand the Veda. And Bose Maharishi, and that inspired Dr. Tony Nether to discover Veda in human physiology, which is one of the things he's going to explain to us. This discovery is fundamental to this essay that we are going to do today, because this discovery shows that we will be able to take Veda to the new level where its contribution to Vedic science and technology can affect every area of society, from health, education, and all areas that require Vedic technologies for India and for the world. India is Vishwa Guru of the world, and the Vedic knowledge is there. And Dr. Tony Nether's discovery is a breakthrough for science, is a breakthrough for the Vedas, is a new approach, a new knowledge that can transform all our times, and that he leads in his perfect integration. So that is also the leader of our transcendental meditation movement, because combines to be a rishi of the modern times, a scientist that comprehends the Veda and comprehends the best of the Western thinking. And in this way, we can think of Veda creating Vasudeva Kutumbakam and creating this beautiful effect. We will be, before Dr. Tony Nether will introduce us to this knowledge, we will be having a few dignitaries which will give their blessings and their expressions to this conference. And I would like to say that this is an historic day for India, because the knowledge that Dr. Nether has, the scientific understanding and the technologies that can be applied from his discovery can make total destiny of the education to be in a highest level. And all of you, the students that they want to have maximum performance, the professors that wants to know the whys of nature, and everyone that wants to have an opportunity of India contribution to the world with knowledge. We already contribute with yoga. Now Veda comes to be the basis of world peace, and the discovery of Dr. Tony Nether, it is the gateway for this accomplishment. So we will thank very much the Minister for the opportunity, and all its team, Dr. Rajesh Naitani, and everyone for this great opportunity. And we will ask now our professor to come and introduce the next speakers. Thank you very much for the opportunity. A shift of paradigm in education is happening today. Please participate in Dr. Tony Nether's award. This is a competition on Veda for world peace. Namaskar.